Hey up everybody, Betty's back. Well, it's wet and miserable out there today, so there's the good weather gone. So today I'll be doing a honey and mustard salmon with crushed butter beans and spinach. Just for a change, trying to lighten things up a bit. So yes, I'll show you the ingredients and we'll crack on with it. Right, so we have obviously 2 salmon fillets. We have extra virgin olive oil, some vegetable oil, some baby spinach. We have a garlic clove, the juice and zest of 1 lemon, some whole grain mustard, some soy sauce, some chili flakes, 2 tins of butter beans. We have some vine tomatoes, and we also have some honey. So basically I'm in between my shift, so I'm not going to cook this until tonight, but I can do the marinade and all the other bits and bobs first, which is what I'll show you, because if you can marinate it, the longer the better. So right, let's get cracking. Right, so let's crack on with the marinade for this salmon. So a tablespoon of the lemon juice here. One second. Tablespoon of veg oil. There we go. A tablespoon of the soy sauce. There we go. Making a right mess here, as per usual. Right, now we'll move over to the teaspoons. There's a teaspoon. So we want, right, 2 teaspoons of the whole grain mustard. Maybe a slight bit more there, but hey. And 2 teaspoons of the honey. And basically that is your marinade for the salmon. So I'm just going to give that a bit of a mix. May as well use this spoon because it's going to get washed up anyway. That's that done. Right. So next thing is to get our salmon out. Like I said, the longer you can marinate this, the better. If you want to do it overnight, the night before, even better. But like I say, I'm in between my shifts. So I do split shifts. So I'm in between my shifts now. So basically, I'm going to marinate this until tonight when I come in and finish. It's now about dinner time-ish, so be about 7 o'clock tonight. So it'll have had a good 7 hours or so. At least 6 hours marinating. So I'm just making sure it's all nicely soaked in there. Right, let's quickly wash my hands. So that is that bit done. I'm going to stick that into the fridge. Okay, like I said, so this I'm just putting stuff together now for later on. So in here is the remaining lemon juice and the zest of the lemon. Probably about 1.5 tablespoons in there, something like that, of the lemon juice. So I've drained the butter beans. So both tins of these butter butter beans are going into there. We also need our garlic clove, which is going to get, there we go, crushed. And a little dash of chili flakes. So just do that to taste. There we go. And we also need our, 1 second, when I can find it, where is my olive oil? There's my olive oil. 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, which is what we have here. So basically that's going to get crushed down later on. So that is that bit done. So let's go on to the next bit. Right, so the next thing to go into a saucepan to be wilted off later is our spinach. It says 180 grams, which is more or less the whole bag. So I think I'm just going to use the whole bag. This is going to be wilted off later on. I'm just doing it all now, so when I come in, it's just a matter of cooking the salmon, wilting these down, and cooking the beans, the butter beans down, and mashing it up. So that should only take a few minutes once I come home. So there we go. So that is as much as I can do for now. So I'll catch you guys later on this evening. Right, everybody, I'm back. So I've got my pan on of spinach ready to wilt down. It's on the flame now. And my butter beans, garlic, chili flakes, olive oil are there warming up, and they're just going to get lightly crushed at the end. So that is them two on. I've got my tomatoes under the grill, and I'm just going to dig out the pan and pan fry the salmon. Right, spinach is wilted down, that's done. They're still warming up the beans. I've my pan on now for my fish. So I'm going to put this in now, skin side down. A little bit of oil in there. So that's going to spit a little bit. So I normally give it 2 or 3 minutes on each side. Right, so we're going to flip these now. Oh yeah, that's caught a little bit there, but that's the mustard for you. So another couple of minutes on that side and that'll be done. Right, so I've took the skin off that because they did catch a little bit there, a bit too much. So I've removed the skin, so that's now done. That's still bubbling away, so I'm going to add our spinach to these butter beans, like so. And what I need now is the little masher. I'm just going to squash them down. There's still a little bit of liquid in there, but we can keep the liquid out. I'm just going to serve like the squashed butter beans. So that's done. Right, I'm going to serve this up and we'll have a taste test. Right, so there we have it. That is my mustard salmon with squashed butter beans, spinach and roast tomatoes. I'm really looking forward to this one. Taste testing time. Guys, got my weapon and I've got my food. So, right, I'm just going to try the salmon. The honey and mustard glazed salmon. Yeah, I think the skin caught a little bit with the honey and stuff. It's made it look quite dark, so I removed it anyway. But I'm going to try some of this butter bean and spinach mash. That's tasty. I put some salt and pepper in that as well, and it's got the chili flakes in there. That's lovely. I like that. And just the roast tomatoes. Yes, they're still very warm. I might give them a chance to cool down a little bit. I do like that butter bean mash. Delicious. Something different there for you guys. Very, very nice. Right, So if you like the look of it, please give it the thumbs up. You know you want to. Thank you everybody for all your lovely comments, for all your subscriptions. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. Thanks for all your lovely comments. I think I've just said that already. I'm repeating. And thanks for your recipe ideas. Keep them all coming as usual. So, yes, I'll leave you guys there and I'll catch you on the next one. I'll say ta-ta for now. See you later, guys.